Hello again, folks. I'm gonna do another session here. I think today's plan is going to be to go about exploring the Royal Waterways. I tend to put this off. I don't love it. It's not my favorite section of the game. It's not the worst. It's not the hardest. It's not like I find Deep Nest to be just really laborious. I find Royal Waterways is it's not like the green path for getting lost apparently, but it's not necessary to do it. And the benefits are not super great. There's some nice stuff in there. I'm gonna go get it now. I want Isma's tool so I can get the collector's map. That's a big reason I want that, so yeah. I'm gonna go get that. And then I think next episode we'll do the collector's map and some grub hunting. This go around I'm not gonna be particularly picky about killing a whole bunch of things. I'm just gonna get by these guys. Royal Waterways and dig in. I picked up a couple of simple keys. Probably have 2 or 3 of them by now. Let's see. I have 4. I think I have all the simple keys in the game, and I might have used one. I don't know. I don't think I've opened up the sauna yet. Hot springs. Yeah. There's a lot of things I haven't opened up with simple keys yet. In fact, I don't think I've used. Yeah, there's exactly 4 if I recall right, and I haven't used a single one. But not for lack of knowing where to use them, just for lack of desire to. Like I could use the key to open GG if something terrible happens. 1 second, please hold. I'd invited someone to join me, but they are a little on the tired side, so we're not going to do that this go around. Which works out for the best. I mean, I could always just restart the video if it came to that, but I haven't done anything other than unlock that door. Why am I getting that soul? I don't need it. So I'm gonna follow the sign to the bench. We're gonna do the left path first. Sorry. Alright. I'll probably have company tomorrow evening though. This grub. I could hear it right away and I was like, what's that? Oh right, that's a grub. For a long time I had trouble distinguishing grub from Screechy Deathbird. I know they sound really different, but I don't know, it's just something making kind of saddish sounds. Around. We'll go to the bench, just in case something real unfortunate's gonna happen. There's a shortcut to open up here, put that open, just in case, again, if I end up going some random direction and wind up back there, I'll still have access to that bench. Many walls in this game. Breakable from one side only, so I am intentionally taking the lower path here. The upper path is in many ways easier, but there's some stuff that you can get on the lower path. I'll take the upper path back out of here. This is yeah. Now I have a plan. Rancid egg there, and there's a mask shard over here. There's the end of this. Those angry betoothed turnips, yeah, there we go, are best dealt with aggressively. If you let them start coming after you first, you'll find that they start circling you and just obnoxious. Geo. There's another path all the way up there. it's this way. I don't remember how far it goes. I'm gonna follow the clues about Cornifer because I don't have the map here yet. And the clues seem to be leading this way for now. Yeah. Right, clear these guys all out, and then a section opens up that you can access Cornifer. That's how this works. Pretty sure. We're really close to the fungal waste right now. There's a shortcut that we opened up to said fungal waste. Find that for the wall shortly. There's a bunch of secondary entrances slash exits. There we go. To this zone. It's good to have them all open. Then it becomes almost a passageway to different areas. Cornifer here. We're gonna buy his map, and then we'll proceed to. I don't remember for sure. Oh, it automatically opens. But once you defeat all the enemies in here. That's how that one works. Food. And then we'll proceed along the uppermost path over here. And I can kind of look down every now and again if it does go the whole way over. I don't remember. Soul there, don't need it. Oh, now I do. I didn't really have a decent chance to get myself out of that situation. So I kind of committed to, well, I guess I'm just gonna kick it. We'll mutually assured destruction. Another one of these guys. Not much I can do to get away from him. I guess I'll take 1 mask of damage instead of 2. Angry turnip. Hiding behind the foreground. Yeah, this doesn't go all that far over, so we can backtrack a bit to make sure we didn't miss anything. Whoa! And take some damage. It happens. Discussed it many times. I like to sneak healed up. Okay, apparently I have got, wow, everything here. And, oh, see, there's that just circling me. That was so much damage I just took. I'll heal it all up. And move on with my life, though. That's one of the reasons I like to keep on terms that generate soul. Just soul equals additional masks as you need them. Right? Okay. There's my clues from Cornifer. Nothing up here. Come on, wakey wakey. They'll follow you. I don't like leaving behind enemies that are quite likely just gonna follow me. So there's a lot of breakable walls and hidden sections in this map. I'm gonna try and find as much of everything as possible in this one run through, and never have to set foot in this place again. I know that that's not entirely true. That I will at some point. I'm going back to where I was. Yes, I am. Where that rancid egg was. That's I know that at some point I'll inevitably have to, for some reason or another, come back here, but I'm really just trying to minimize it. Yeah, okay. Go down by where the bench is and break open some stuff there. There's another opportunity to use a simple key, which I might use. I don't know. I don't think I have any real reason to open up the area to God home. There's some geo down there. Junk pit, it's called. We'll head down that way though. As we can see, there's a breakable floor right here. Angry turnip. I think I have Mark of Pride on. It really helps with those. I have become a really firm believer in Mark of Pride as a super strong charm. Okay. This guy's coming for me. So, over here is a wall. Is there? You must have to break that from the other side? I thought for sure there was a wall right here. There's got to be another way through there that Oh, I know what it is. Yep. It's down by Fluke Farm, which is where I wanted to head anyway. That's fine. That's one of the areas that I wanted to explore. So we'll open that, and when we're done opening that shortcut out of the Fluke Marm Sitch, we'll also open up the area that leads to Junk Pit. That being where access to God Home is located. What do I have on here? So Quick Slash, Mark of Pride, Grub Song. I don't actually have any soul generation beyond Grub Song, but Quick Slash does double as soul generation as well, because more hits equals more soul. Which is cumulative with other soul generating charms. You find Quick Slash pairing with Soul Catcher generates so much. Oh shit. Sleeping at the wheel there. I thought there was a second one of those. I got a little ahead of myself and started healing before I knew for sure. Some things aren't worth using nail arts on. That was one of those things. There's little maggots there on the floor. Larva, whatever they are. They generate soul, so if you need soul, hit them. If you don't, try and leave them around, because you might want them in a bit. I'm not really charmed right to fight Fluke Worm, but she's not super hard if you're geared like I am. If you stumble in here early, which you can end up in here quite early. You know, as soon as you get to City of Tears, if you get a simple key, you're in here. Well, that's okay. That leads back to where the bench is, and up here. Oh, you don't even have to break it open. It's just open. Cool. That's how you get to Junk Pit. I don't think I'm gonna bother. I'm gonna head down this way. Let's get my bearings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is but I'm not finding it. Oh yeah, right through here. Right through here. Fluke Marm. So the way I'm going to approach this is I'm going to charge up a nail art. I'm going to hit her as much as I can with that. And then I'm going to just shriek until she goes. Like that. Just like that. If you're fighting her and you're not fully upgraded like I am, you may want to have on Fragile Strength, Shaman Stone, things like that that are going to up your damage. That was not a super helpful tutorial in the way of you know, what the boss can do. She becomes extremely dangerous if left alone and allowed to spawn more critters. They will kill you. They'll wreck you. I've seen I think upwards of 6 attacking at once, and it ain't good. So try and avoid that situation. Kill her fast, as demonstrated. You know, hop onto the ledge, hop up again, make her dead. Normally you would have to get out through the shortcut if you don't have all the movement abilities that I do. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just wasn't thinking. Speaking of not really thinking, yep, that's where that leads. Okay, we're gonna go back up to where the bench is, and we'll update our map at that time. So we'll have a better idea of where we are and where we can go. I think over there's some stuff we haven't done and can do. Alright, yes, that is the way I should be going on that level. I hope people are enjoying these playthroughs. I hope, you know, these people out there watching, make comments if you're, you know, interested in things about this game, interested in other topics. You know, I love video games. I've been playing games for, what, 33 years now, probably. Started with an Atari 2600. I think I got like at a yard sale. Didn't have a lot of money growing up, so Nintendo was the big deal to work for. So I ended up getting a Nintendo the yard sale money that I helped earn, and birthday money and things like that that all got saved up. Yeah, we'll go upwards. Mistakes were made. Upwards here first. You can see things are starting to get a little, well, a little poop looking, right? And you can hear the telltale, luchador-like noises of one of my favorite bosses in this game. You know, as many things as I don't like about this place, one of the things I love about this place is the Dog Defender. First time I stumbled upon him, I was like glowing. I was so excited by this thing. I was like, what is this? And I think he kicked my butt. That is not going to happen this time. I am far too geared for that. And, yeah. I'm into second phase with no healing on my end. And, oops. Probably slow it down a little bit. There. So as I have some soul left to heal up in case I need it. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm a big fan of the Descending Dark spell when it comes to just taking advantage of those invincibility frames. So a couple things happen here. There's actually breakable ground right here. It's really well concealed. I don't have the soul to do it. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. There's a breakable wall here. There's probably some enemies right over here. Yeah, there are. So this is another way in. The entry to the ancient basin. There. This breakable floor here leads to a couple of things, including where the Dung Defender will be resting at a later time. I guess not right yet. And a King's Idol. That is something I only really recently learned. Watch a lot of Hollow Knight videos from other people, and I like to think I'm generating different content from, like, it's not just regurgitating stuff I see on other videos. I'm really trying to produce a comprehensive playthrough guide, like where to find what. If you're missing something, you can go back to the video that references that area from me and find that thing. I realize that sometimes I've had to generate 2 or 3 videos that go to a given area, but it's mostly due to needing to go to an area to get an upgrade, and then after getting an upgrade, being able to get something else there. So it is what it is in that regard. Topping up that old health bar. Big believer in it. It's nice to keep enough soul for one spell though, because you never know when you're going to bump into a breakable floor or something where you really want it. So that's a very valid strategy, especially when it comes down to I was only down 1 mask. It's another reason I don't like to use Great Slash too often, unless I'm already basically full up on soul. I'm using it on these guys because they're one hit either way. I do not yet have Isma's Tear, so I gotta be careful about falling into that. But by the time this session is over, I will indeed. You gotta have a Crystal Heart to get here. You're gonna go back through this ancient basin section where I always hit my head on the spikes. Come out over here, and you can come to a halt. Slide down. Crystal Heart again. Go up here. Oh yeah, just a little. Yeah, that's fine though. Might as well investigate everything, right? I think there might be a way in here from another part of the world. No, it's a different section, I believe, but that's fine. There's all kinds of shortcuts through. All kinds of shortcuts through Royal Waterways, various parts of it. It'll open up into Kingdom's Edge, but from the side of Kingdom's Edge after I get the... Oh, no. That was awkward. After I get the tram pass, I can open up near the hive. There's a couple of grubs that can only be accessed through that section too, including one technically in the Royal Waterways, but... Oh. Yeah, it opens to here. But only from that side. So I can't open it from here. I can still, however, explore all this. That guy, yeah, opens right into here, I think. Anyway, we'll get back to that significantly later. Will we open this? Yeah, I'll open this. There's just nothing this way. Up here, you can get into part of City of Tears. That's Eternal Emilitia, a backer NPC. She's kind of interesting. Talk to her. Talk to everyone. Dreamnail everyone. Get. I know I'm not setting a good example here, but I'm just trying to quickly get through the content. But seriously, you'll learn a lot about the game and some really cool lore, really interesting things going on. I'm a big fan of it all. That isn't what I'm about with these videos. I might do another lore-related series at some point if people are looking for that. This is another explorable, well, obviously explorable, another section of Isma's Grove up here. Once I get the tier, which is just down this way, I'll be able to get through that. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging. This is much harder if you haven't upgraded your nail significantly. As I'm down to my final couple of masks, but I made it through. That's what matters. If I had been a little more cautious, it would have been easier. But again, this isn't about being the perfect player. This is about getting through it, right? So I'm trying to make it accessible for just about anyone to get through. I understand that some people just don't have the reflexes and coordination, timing to deal with a platformer of this difficulty. Nothing against you if you can't. Feel free to enjoy watching other people play if you want, or just avoid such games. There's plenty of other real fun games out here that don't have this level of difficulty curve. Oh right, that's what this is. It's just a shortcut back. I honestly don't remember though if there's anything else down there. Might be. I'm gonna drop down and double check. Looks like in here. Look at critters. Whoa. So Isma's Tier is going to open up several sections of the game to us, not the least of which is in Fog Canyon, where where there's another charm notch available, and we can get through an area in Queen's Garden, wherein I'll find another, I'll find the the love key, which leads to the Collector's Tower, or I guess the Tower of Love, but the Collector and the Collector's map, which will tell us where absolutely every grub that's left to collect is. Right, I can sploosh in that now. I think that's it. I'm gonna head back to the bench and double check that I'm not missing anything on the map. It is possible to stall out intentionally there and drop into Ancient Basin. Alright. And by doing so, you will, cut off some time if that's where you're looking to be. I think I got everything. That mask shard being a big thing, and the 2 charms, plus his best tier. All pretty big deal stuff. The Defender Crest charm is useful. It aside from the obvious, it yeah, I really have to hit a bench. Aside from the obvious, Stink Cloud, which harms enemies and can be pretty useful just for that effect. It also has interactions with certain NPCs. Some of them, like Lem, who buys the relics, will not interact with you if you have it on. But there's a couple others, like Leg Eater, who will give you a significant discount. About 20% off if you have it on. Alright, yeah, that's Royal Waterways. I think fully explored. Got a couple of grubs in there. I haven't seen the grub father in a while. I should probably check in with him. As well as Leg Eater. So I think I got some time. Yeah, I think I'm only at about a half hour now, so I'll quickly make both those stops and then we'll call it. I just got Geo from the Mask Fly. No, that's not Mask Fly. I forget what they're actually called. Screechy Death Burp. From him smashing into one of the Crawly boys down below. I need some money, and I have some stuff to sell. So quickly stop in with Lem here, who I was just talking about, and how he will not interact with you if you're wearing the Defender's Crest. He's hoity-toity like that. He thinks you smell bad. And we'll get some money from them. Doing good for money. I might invest in a banker. That'll be for maybe next episode though. I'm gonna be heading that way anyway. Okay. That's all done. Speaking of charms, how am I doing for charms? Missing the fragile charms there. Missing Grubberfly's Elegy. Yes, I have a pretty good. Wow, that's not me. I'm not pushing up. This controller is funky. I do have another one. Yeah, I know what most of these slots are off the top of my head. A couple of the others I'll have to look up. Like I got Sharp Shadow in here, and a couple others that I'll have to be getting still. Wait, did I? Nope, I broke that. Cool. Let's go this way. To the stag station. And we're gonna stop here, because there's, yeah. I stopped a little late. Enemies to fight. Otherwise I would just have run into them. Hey, look at those journal entries. Oh yeah. Funky controller being funky. Try and... Oh, it doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, hey, cool. Just learned that the right analog stick is quick look up and down. Just up and down, though, yeah? Yeah, cool. Left analog or D-pad move you. Right analog is a quick look up and down. Holding the D-pad or the... Oh yeah, that's Emilia's place there. No, shortcut back into... Specifically the that one section of Royal Waterways. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop in on those couple places that I talked about. Leg Eater being one of them, and then I'm gonna call it. So Leg Eater is probably best access to this way. Whoa. that was just controller spazzing out. Yeah, I'll have to stop using this controller for playing in general. Might have to replace it. That's unfortunate. Financial stuffs. All these hunter journal entries. it's a cool achievement to get the full Hunter's Journal. I recommend it. Again, lots of lore to read in there. Oh, Grubfather's the other thing I said I'd do. That's fine. I can do that. I can do that. All these journal entries. Wow, it's just... I guess the pace I've been going at, that I'm hitting them all back to back to back like that. Some of them are going to be harder to deal with than others, or harder to fill out than others. Certain creatures are things you might not even think to attack. Others are harder to find. Right. Some things, you know, you have to just let them kill themselves. Look at that one. Just another journal entry. Wow. Moving right along. Probably should have come through Dartmouth. Would have been sensible. I could have hit the Grubfather on my way down and gone the right way. Have we seen infected crossroads yet? I don't know. I don't think I've been to the crossroads since it got infected in this game. Yeah, this is what happens after you get either the Mothwing Cloak or awaken, or, well, kill any of the 3 Dreamers. That's a Quick Slash and Mark of Pride at work. You can stop a lot of enemies from anything that takes any amount of knockback. It just swing, and it won't get close to you ever again. If it doesn't take any amount of knockback, it's still gonna be all up in your face. Just did a little hop up to make sure that I've gotten that mass fragment up there. I have. You got a couple of missing. One's a deep nest via fungal waste. I'll be going there fairly soon. Yeah, we'll find some others along the way. I think I'm still missing 6. Grubfather probably has one of them, actually. Wait, should I have stopped there? I think there might be a dream boss I haven't fought there. Let's stop in real quick. Or dream warrior, rather. There's a breakable floor. Oh, right. It leads to the fossilized golem. Hunter's journal entry. Let's just keep going with those Hunter's journal entries. Some geo here. Head back up. There. Nothing major. Nothing, not to be ignored, though, right? Might as well get all those things. As I say, lots of lore. Lots of interesting things. Huh. Another update. Wow. It's really, oh, that up slash. Yep, definitely calling it quits with this controller after this video. Maybe I'll try it. Oh, yeah, this is actually a great place to leave off the video. Even if, I don't know. I do want to go up to Grubfather. I don't know. I'll do a thing. So, I'm sitting, going in here, and autopilot's taking over. We'll just take this off temporarily, put on the Defender's Crest, go talk to Leg Eater here, and he likes the smell. So he still charges full price for getting access to buy his stuff. But once you have, because they get about 20% off of the 3 charms that he sells, we're going to buy them all. Because we're looking to complete that collection. Oh, one of the places we can go now is Lake of Un, which is a pretty cool place. Well, we've always been able to go to, well, since episode 2 we've been able to go to Lake of Un, but now we can go and get through a section of it to find the Shape of Un charm. Alright, this. Forgot about this. We'll do this. Whilst we can get Isma's Tear as soon as we get Crystal Heart, it's certainly much easier to do many other things as can be seen, I think, once you've got Monarch wings. Lets you really increase your mobility. I think that's all that. Yep. Dream nail those trees if I haven't said it before, after you solve them. Fog Canyon. We're gonna go up this way. And this way. Got lots of that, lots of soul already. And we're back to Forgotten Crossroads. Or Infected Crossroads, I guess now. Anyway. It's an area we've been to already. We just, you know, now have a shortcut down to Fog Canyon, thanks to Isma's deer. Continuing along, go up to Grubfather, get some rewards from Grubfather, and then call it. Back in Dirtmouth. Maybe I'll do a little shopping quickly. I was talking earlier about, you know, video games I've played. Remember talking about the Atari. Some of my favorite games back in the day were like Yar's Revenge and Plaque Attack, Frostbite. Pretty, I don't know, pretty interesting games for their time. They, I wonder how many of those have been, you know, remade in some modern fashion. Certainly the kind of concept like Plaque Attack has shown up in apps. That was literally just a, like, it was a shooting game, but it was themed with, you're shooting at things that would attack teeth. It's almost like missile defense, but you were using a tube of toothpaste to defend teeth from things like burgers and berries and all kinds of other crazy stuff that would try to rot the teeth. Kind of ridiculous themed games. And then of course Nintendo, stuff like Mario Brothers. I remember this really weird, almost escape room like game that I got. And I don't remember whether it was for NES or SNES, but I really I struggled with it. I was probably too young to be playing it, and I kind of wish I could find it now, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I would have sold that cartridge off, you know, 20 years ago now. So, yeah. One of those things that maybe one day it'll just hit me. Yeah, sure. I'll buy that mask. Shard. I need one more now, which I know exactly where to find at least one. Why not? Get that rancid egg too, just to say I did. Now I bought everything he's got, and he's gonna be like, ha ha ha, I have so much money. It's alright. That's that funky controller being funky. Aim it down. I'm pretty sure Zelda and I are done doing business. Oh no, Ancient Basin. Right! I never did get that map. And at this point in the game, there's not a whole lot of reason not to get these markers. So, I mean, you don't have to. I like them. I use them. And like I say, you can always write a legend for yourself and mark different parts of the map, different colors for different indicators. Alright, yeah, so I have the Lifeblood core to get there. Sharp Shadows down here. Shape of Un is down here. Hive Blood. I forget what's here. I'll figure it out for an upcoming session. Thanks for watching, folks.